In October of 2022, I took a 48-hour trip to Maui. Before heading to my flight, I stopped at the Alaska Lounge. I really enjoyed relaxing, watching planes take off, and then getting a little snack before going to my gate. This trip, my flight took off from an N gate, so I went to the Alaska Lounge in the N terminal. I got settled in for my flight, and I really enjoy watching the pilots do their checklist. Then I get comfortable, and it was time to take off. I really want to thank you for watching. It really helps me if you watch the video all the way to the end. Hit the thumbs up to like, and don't forget to subscribe. Maui has some of the most beautiful flowers and some of the most interesting ones too. I don't know the names of all of them, but I couldn't resist sharing some video and pictures with you. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I went to go see a friend who has a contract in Maui. This is where she lives. Let's see if you can see. The ocean is right there. We took a drive out to Mama's Fish House. I wanted to see if it was as nice as everyone was saying it was, and it's pretty nice. Every seat in the house seems to have a view of the water and their beautiful beach. Reservations for Mama's Fish House were 4 to 6 months out, so we arrived at opening. We asked to sit at the bar, and they gave us 2 seats. The food was really yummy and expensive. It was really tasty and a fun splurge. Yet if I'm 100% honest, we didn't feel 100% after eating there. The only thing we both had was the sashimi and the crab cakes. The beach outside of Mama's Beach House can be accessed without going to the restaurant because all beaches in Hawaii are public. I would recommend that. It's a beautiful beach with a lagoon with multiple turtles that apparently live there all the time. It's a nice place to go for the day. Lower Paia Park is a beach right off the Hana Highway that appears to primarily be visited by the locals. It has restrooms and shower facilities, and it is beautiful. Definitely worth a stop, and not on the guidebook for sure. My friend took me to see these really cool driftwood sculptures that lined the beach along the KAHULUI beach road, just outside of the KAHULUI harbor. They were made by this local artist, CRIS Gutierrez. Don't you think they're so cool? Every time we drove past this beach, the waters were very rough. And often we would see people fishing, just like this guy. Aside from the beaches, one of my favorite sights in Hawaii is the monkey pod trees, canopying over the roadway. The monkey pod trees can grow up to 80 feet tall, and they're definitely a staple of Hawaii. And you can't think about Maui without thinking about the chickens and the roosters. Beautiful sunsets and amazing flowers. These flowers are found on the Maui tropical plantation. We ate at the Mill House restaurant, which is on the plantation grounds. The grounds are so beautiful. We enjoyed walking around on the pathways, seeing the wildlife, the flowers, the foliage, and the water features. It really was beautiful. In the daytime, you can take a zip line, you can take a tour of the plantation. There are lots of shops to look through. Although we didn't do that, probably a worthwhile thing to do. I realized I didn't take any pictures or video of our food, but I can tell you our food was really good. I would definitely recommend stopping here to eat or just walking the grounds. It's super nice. I was awake before the sun, so I decided to walk down to see the sunrise at WAIEHU Beach Park, which was a short walk from our house. What a relaxing morning of watching the sunrise, feeling the sand between my toes, and listening to the waves hit the shore. Super relaxing and amazing. As you can see, it poured down rain. I got to see a rainbow and then a surfer go out to sea. Did you know a dragon fruit flower was as big as your hand and only blooms at night? I just found out. My friend took me for a walk at the WAIEHE Coastal Dunes and Wetlands Refuge. It was amazing. We had a great time just walking and talking and taking in the sights. The ocean with rough and strong currents was right along the path we walked about half of the way. The other half of the trail was more tropical jungle, and it was really beautiful. I really enjoyed it a lot, but mostly I enjoyed hearing my friend's stories of her time on the Pacific Coast Trail, where she struggled and where she overcame weakness, and when people just showed kindness and care for one another. They were amazing stories that I couldn't even recount. Really was an amazing walk. I highly recommend you taking pineapple home from Maui. I got mine from Costco, and for the price of the 3 in the little box that you can get at the airport, I got 6 or 8 of them and brought them home in a box that I boxed up myself and put with my checked luggage. And yes, you can. You're welcome.
Oh no, a pee-wee. Oh no, a pee-wee highway. Oh no, a pee-wee.
Thank you, Sarah, for sharing an amazing time with me on Maui. And now it's time to stride on.